The Minnesota Timberwolves lost forward Jaden Mcdaniels for the season with a fractured right hand after he punched a wall in frustration and faced the possibility that center Rudy Gobert could be suspended for Tuesday's Western Conference play-in game against the Lakers for striking teammate Kyle Anderson in a huddle, sources telling ESPN on Sunday night. The T-Wolves defeated the Pelicans to secure the 8th seed in the West, but team officials are weighing whether to keep Gobert off the trip to Los Angeles on Monday, sources are telling us. Stephen A., what do you think of all this?
Well, first of all, I think that the behavior was idiotic, and it's an embarrassment to the city of Minnesota and the Timberwolves organization that you're about to play in the play-in game, and this kind of divisiveness on the last game of the regular season is something that you allow to happen. Rudy Gobert had no business hitting Kyle Anderson, but Kyle Anderson did use the B word at him. That is true. Just what Adrian Wojnarowski reported, you could read Kyle Anderson's lip, and he did call him the B word, which is what made Rudy Gobert react to him that way. That being said, the real disappointment for me, I mean, that's embarrassing, that's juvenile, it's stupid, okay? And they should be ashamed of themselves for finding themselves in that situation. It happens in practice, it happens away from the cameras, but to be right in front of the cameras, nationally televised game, crowd right there in attendance, embarrassing. Jaden McDaniels, I know he's young. What the hell are you doing? I mean, you're going to go and break your hand because you're punching a wall. What could you possibly have been that upset about on the last game of the regular season? No, you got in a play-in game coming up, that you're going to go and punch a wall and break your hand and you miss the rest of the season. It's just dumb.
Costly decision.
It's just dumb, which is what Mike Wilbon said yesterday. Dumb, okay? It's a dumb, not calling them dumb. Dumb actions, dumb things to do, and it probably cost them. Ain't no way in my mind, unless Anthony Edwards goes berserk. Ain't no way in my, and Karl Anthony Towns, by the way. Ain't no way in my mind Lakers losing this play-in game in Minnesota.
Just to give you guys a quick update, the Minnesota Timberwolves have in fact suspended Rudy Gobert for the play-in game against the Lakers. If you know anything about Minnesota sports, this isn't a surprise at all, and they basically threw away their entire season. Before this altercation, the Timberwolves were actually in a decent spot. They could have beat the Lakers at full strength, which would have given them the 7th seed. They would have had a fighting chance against the Memphis Grizzlies. They took them to 6 games last season. But now, they don't have a chance. There's no way they beat the Lakers, and I wouldn't be surprised if they lost the 8th seed. Not only did Rudy Gobert get suspended, but Jaden McDaniels broke his hand punching a wall. That means the Timberwolves lost a great young role player who averaged 12 points a game and was a really good defender. The Timberwolves' chemistry is now in the toilet, and they went from a team that was somewhat dangerous and could have made a decent postseason run to a team that is a complete disaster. They have no chance at making any run in the playoffs, and I wouldn't be surprised if they got eliminated in the play-in. Even if they make the playoffs, they'll be playing against the Denver Nuggets, and we all know how that would go. The only route they had was to win this play-in game and play the Memphis Grizzlies and hope for the best. They have Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, and at full strength, anything can happen. But now, the way this team is going, I just don't see it. But that's just what I think. As always, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Do you think the Timberwolves have any chance at making a run in the postseason? And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more NBA content just like this, and I will see you in the next upload.